December 2019 Perry Series Day 2. Different day today. It's about 15 knots. Current's pushing them over the line, or kind of diagonally up the line a little, up and over. We've got trying to set up earlier today and scallop our way up towards the starting line more, not come in late. Not be the late team. Yesterday we were coming in bad air, some of us. And that's not how we win regattas, you gotta know. Stella and Sophia, nice job. Very nice job. Tommy should have been going more hair on fire and sailed down over there. So at 20 or 30 seconds, he should have just been reaching Mach speed and started, because the fleet was back. The textbook would say go right in these conditions. Now with the current going out, I'm not sure how that truly affects it. I've seen everything happen here. The biggest thing about sailing here in this wind direction is you can't get in the lee of the amphibious phase. So if you go hard left on this, you run the risk of being in the lee, so it gets gustier and you get more unstable. You lose. So it's better to be heading right, is what it should be. Yesterday was a totally different day. Okay. Beautiful. Before the race, we speed tested and we learned that if you don't have bang on in these conditions, you don't point as high. You go the same speed and lower. It's because it's too much drag. The sail's too full, so you have too much drag. So you're 0.2 of a knot slower, and you're just going off the wind a little. You're not getting as much lift off the cylinder. Okay, so what we should be doing now is we're growing up now. These guys won a race yesterday, but in these conditions, if the crew is bending their knees, you're going to be 0.3 of a knot slower. The crew cannot bend their knees. See him now? He's bending his knees. He should just be laid out. Every time the boat gets flat, he moves in. See? He's got to get the boat flat. Too much heel. See how far the mast is leaning over? So that's causing the centerboard to swoosh water around the bottom of it, help stall it out. So the water, as the boat slips sideways, we lose lift on the board. You know, in this much wind, it doesn't really matter if you lose much power, but yeah, you gotta sail flatter than this. That boat's way far away, but you're gonna see the bottom of the main really flat with the boom bang, and the top of the sail is spilling out. And you'll see the boom going in and out. I'm not sure if you can. We're gonna take a look at our next boat and see if we look like that. I think the leech of the jib is too far out, so the whole top of the jib is luffing, and they don't have bang on, so the bottom of their main is fuller. They need Cunningham, outhaul, bang, because their leech is way open. So what that does is that creates instability. When the boat gets flat, it goes really flat, and then you pull the main in and it heels to leeward. She's doing a good job of balancing it out though, but that's too much twist. I did not see their start, so I'm not positive that they're not fast, but they look like they're going lower than other people because the main is so twisted off. These guys look good. See how flat their main is on the bottom? Leeches is twisted off. Boat 9 over there doing well, but they overstood. They went too far. They're just to the right of a big Navy ship. They're underneath a couple yellowish cranes over there. Or not. So I think they overstood. The mark is right there. Okay, and then this is Jay, man. Jay and Max. Jay's never skippered a 420 regatta before. So his first one's a Perry Series. Course is a triangle windward leeward. It's a pretty broad reach here. There you go, watch. They hoist, they pull the guy back, they cleat the guy, leaving the spinnaker luffing, and then they trim it in. You want to get everything set. It's not worth filling it 2 seconds faster because you're going to lose 25 if you tip over it all. Here they go. See how they do that? They get it up, they let it luff, and once the pole's set in the guy cleat, then they fill the sheet. Totally different than a running set. A reaching set is get the pole set, cleat it, and get going. Also, the crew always remembers the first thing you do on a spinnaker hoist is, as you're putting the pole out, is look up. If your spinnaker's not up, you're screwed. Oh, great reach. So if you're coming around in 10th, 11th, 12th, you're definitely hoisting, because look at this. Everybody's under control. So the only boat that shouldn't hoist is probably Jay and Max. Considering it's Jay's first time. Okay. Stella and Sophia around in about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 20th. They just overstood. Oh, Jay and Max, look at that, beating several boats. That's awesome. Oh, there's Tommy right here, pink kite. So Tommy's near the top 15. Okay, already to 13. Down in the puffs, dude. I don't think Stella and Sophia know where the mark is, so they're going way too high. Gotta know where, oh, come on, Tom. Get that bow down. So they're making a big mistake. They're gonna have to come down later in light air. You wanna use these puffs to get yourself down to the mark, because the mark is way down. So if it's this low of a reach, for the first reach, the second reach is probably going to be pretty tight. So what you're going to do now is you're going to start looking at the leaders, and when they come around, you're going to watch them and make your decision on the second reach. The breeze is lighter over here because we're under the lee of the naval amphibians. Sophia and Stella. So yesterday Stella steered, today Sophia steered. I dig that. In our program, we want everybody to be a good skipper first, and a good crew. She needs to go down, down. She's doing a good job of flogging her. Gotta come down in the puffs, down in the puffs. So I'll remind her of that. There she goes. She's doing okay. She needs to go down, down, down. There you go, bye-bye. They could scoot back a little. Reaching is all pretty new to us. We don't get this much wind. I can't remember the last time, other than the first Perry, that we actually had a reach that was windy. So it's like in the last 2 years we've had like 3 windy races in 6 regattas. Good job. Okay, all these guys are under control. So it's what you do at this mark now is you stay high, way up there like that, like Tommy is, and you actually jibe and do the pull while you're way out there, 6, 7 boat lengths to the right of the buoy. You jibe, and then you come reach across. See how that guy's doing it? He's pushing his pole out, and he's still going by the buoy. So he pushes his pole out, and he's on his way. These other boats came in a little too tight. Tommy's better. Tommy should jibe, do the pull as fast as he can as he goes by the buoy. So all these boats back here should be aiming 7, 8 boat lengths to windward of the reach mark, so they can come along tight along the buoy and already have the pole on as they go by the buoy. First place hit the buoy. Classic. What the heck? Why are they doing a 720? Oh god, those guys might get protested. There's no way they fouled anybody within the last 10 minutes. So you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to wait. So if you were at a world championship right now, these guys 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, one of those guys would protest you. You didn't do your penalty turns immediately after fouling. You're not allowed to wait. So you would have just lost. You would lose that protest, guaranteed. Good learning experience. I wonder who that is, because 720 means they fouled somebody, and there was nobody within a half a mile of them for the entire second reach, so they must have fouled somebody earlier and then just decided to do their penalty turn. And guaranteed at a world championship or a nationals, you'd get thrown out for that. Seen it happen. The rule says once you are clear of your competition, you must do your penalty turn. So as soon as that evidence got presented, the race committee would definitely disqualify you. They look great, man. Look at how tight the bang is. See the overbend wrinkles? Just playing the main sheet and barely steering. Tiller's almost perfectly straight, just playing the main sheet. A lot of vang on, see? Overbend wrinkles almost exactly the same. His boom is down, so he is set up for heavy air. His mast looks raked further back. So yeah, Lena's got quite a little bit more forward brake. These guys just need a better main. They came out with their main not set up right. I should have got with them before the first race and helped them, talk to them a little bit. Their spinnaker tore, so they had a little bit of a scramble going on. So they got another spinnaker. Stella and Sophia could use a little more vang probably, but they just have more Cunningham than the leaders did, so that's why it doesn't have the overbend wrinkles. But so their sail's way too full. 0250. So we're gonna flatten their main, make them flatten their main. These guys look good, just tipping over a little too much. Stella and Sophia should have tacked a while ago. Starboard is much closer to the mark. Boy, he loves the committee boat end. They got back to about 13th, I think. Their spinnaker's been straight for every regatta, so now Lena's set up so early that she got herself in a pickle here. She should be going main in, stick it up. Oh, she's got Marley next to her. Marley's the nicest freaking kid in the world. Marley's not gonna mess with her. They're buddies. Stay high, Lena, good. That's it. Scallop down, pinch. This is what we're working on. Accelerating a little and then pinching. Tommy did a good job. Nice puff coming. And he's got a big hole to lure. Their sail's still too open at the top. Race 6 for the regatta. We got black flag start. Good. Stella and Sophia trying to, so main out, jib in hard. There you go. Good. Now pinch. 3 seconds. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Good. Big hole to leeward, pinch. She's not looking behind, so she could be at risk of these people coming and stealing. She's not, she doesn't see them. Oh, good. Here's Tommy, not barging, with Asher to leeward. Tommy should be going.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm worried Preston wasn't calling the time. There you go. Okay, so there's Calvin Schmidt, boat 0, better than boat 9. So boat 9 started late. So you got to read the fleet. Calvin Schmidt to leeward. If he starts going, you got to start going. He knows where the line is. So Tommy's going through a light spot right now with a huge puff. I don't know if you can see it up there. So Preston's, I didn't get to talk to Preston about don't bend your knees so much. Right now he has to bend his knees. No, don't go in like that. Okay. They decided to go into hike mode. Doesn't look too bad, but that's a big puff, man. I'd be trapping. Look at these guys. Look, not these first boat, but the boat up right there. Look how flat that guy is. Look how far out he's not bending his knees. That's what we should be looking like. That's skill. A lot of people don't realize that just not bending your knees makes the skipper. The reason why those guys can keep their legs straight is because their skipper knows how to steer really, really, really well. They know how to keep the boat powered. Yeah, I'm really shocked they're not trapping. They're going too slow.